Good day, blacksmith.
Sod off, bird catcher. I've got a lot on my schedule. Besides, even my best blades catch rust when you're around.
Miły! Lepszy od tego! Tego przy bramie.
So, what's on your schedule?
Don't play dumb, kid. I'm the blacksmith. There'll be jousts in town soon. Who do you think will tend to the dented suits of armor, polish the lances and sharpen the swords, huh?
Someone who's good at those kind of things?
Oh, shut your trap.
Dobra, nawet go nie pytamy o turniej, bo wątpię, że pomógł. Chociaż...
What do you think? Who's got the best chance at winning the joust?
I don't care either way. What I do care about is that the knights pay me handsomely for my services. This year the all-time champion can't compete anyway, so the tournament doesn't make any sense at all, really.
And who would that be, pray tell?
Why, the knight Bogumil Wraithling, of course.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's too bad.
I wonder what the prize for the winner of the Oakleaf Challenge will be.
How should I know? I guess you'll be knighted.
You really
Tak,
think?
jasne.
Well, in case you win, I sure hope not.
We'll see about that. Keep...
Oh,
Oj,
shut up.
wybaczcie. Kliknęło mi się raz za dużo.
Even the beggars think I'm weird.
No ładnie, to ty masz przesrane życie, chłopie!
Good day, Andros. You're still not talking to me? Thought so.
Rany. Chłopie, ty masz przesrane życie. Na serio. Zapytamy ją jeszcze...
What do you think the winner of the challenge will receive for a prize?
I guess the victor will receive a commendation from the king and will be able to parade around a medal.
That's it?
What do you mean? Have you entered the contest?
Why not?
My, you keep hanging in there, don't you, Geron?
Wszyscy w niego wątpią!
See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
Wszyscy w niego wątpią, no co za ludzie? Tutaj szukać przyjaciół? Dobra, jest coś tutaj. Kaftan strażnika. Ciekawe.
That's one of the town bailiff's shirts. I've got my own garments.
Podziękował.
What are you doing there?
The beautiful decoration.
I'm authorized to do that. Hey, there is indeed one of Olgierd's brass oak leaves. Let's see what the wind bag has to say about that.
Może lepiej nie.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
Can you play something different?
You don't like my music, huh?
Oh, but I do. It's just that I'd like to hear a certain song. The song about the Bruin's bride.
I haven't played that in a long time. Can't I play a different tune?
Zachętę spróbujemy.
Come on, you can do it, Fredhelm. These people aren't going to notice if there's some notes missing anyway.
All right.
And make it nice and loud, please, so that everybody in the marketplace can hear you.
Will do. A special request for this birdcatcher here.
What? Be careful, minstrel. When the bird catcher has requests, there's bound to be some damage.
You can't know this, but he's going to spell doom for all of us.
Don't listen to them, just play.
Mili! Jak diabli. Aha.
Hilda is as unwary as ever. The box doesn't even have a lock. Acorns, that's all.
Powiedz, że wziąłeś jeden.
Hilda is as... The box does... Acorns, that's all.
No.
Acorns. If I absolutely have to steal, at least I shouldn't be taking something from right under her nose.
Świetnie.
Hilda? Hilda! Acorns. If I absolutely...
Fajnie. Zobaczmy. O! Co my tu mamy?
I've got my own garments.
A, czyli to pokazuje co, z czym mogę z interakcji. Zaraz.
If I absolutely Old Cephal's plum spirit. I wonder if he still fattens his pigs on it. I haven't played him.
Dobra. Oj, to będzie długie przejście moim zdaniem. Tak, prosiaki.
Hey, those things can easily bite my hand off. It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck.
Zobaczmy co tutaj. Aha. Oj, pomyłka.
I'm getting too old for... What if a cartwheel rams it? Well, I guess as long as the barrels only come crashing into our house, no one will take offence.
Aha, no tak. Dobra, zobaczmy.
I'll
Oj,
go
nie
for it
tędy,
now.
wybacz. Nie tu chciałem, no dobra. Zobaczmy.
I see that the town's pennant isn't hoisted today.
On wie, żebym mógł to wziąć.
Don't touch that.
No. Zobaczmy. Świnia. Nie, do świątyni nie mogę nawet. Oj, nie wiem, czy to będzie dobry moment pogadanie z nimi. Na pewno oberwę.
If I absolutely have to...
Gołębie jajo.
I need to focus on the task.
No mi się przydały dom żołędzie. Czemu on tego nie rozumie? Pożałuję.
Piss off!
Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. Well, not towards me, obviously. Just you wait, Dyer's son. In order to outplay me, you'll need more than a ridiculous haircut.
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud for one day, Birdcatcher? Or would you like Ulfried to provide you with seconds?
No, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Przyjacielu.
Give back my oak leaf,
Or what?
or I'll curse the meatloaf so that he'll lose all of his teeth.
What did I tell you, Olgierd?
Shut up, Ulfried. Get out of here, you little witch brat. We don't want to see you here in Andergast anymore. You and your curse will spell doom for us all.
You and your superstition.
It has been foretold.
Spróbujemy jeszcze raz porozmawiać.
My oak leaf doesn't even help you. You have to collect brass, Olgierd. Mine is copper.
Yes, and at least you will not be the winner, because that would be the end of beautiful Andergast. We'd be up to our necks in pig snot.
Nonsense. That would be the end of your superstitious blather.
Woohoo! So the witch's brat wants to prove himself. You are nothing but a bird catcher.
Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass. It just fell in front of my feet.
That must be the one from the castle guard. Where did you...
O, to wymiana. Zaraz.
Aren't you one of the Nostrians' fiercest enemies? So why do you participate in a challenge to honour their queen?
I'm not doing it for that Nostrian broad. I'm only doing this for me. There will never be peace with that vermin. An alliance between Andergast and Nostria. That would be as natural as... a flying frog?
Witty.
Żaba może latać. Katapulta!
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf for oak leaf.
So that you can win? No way.
If we don't, neither of us will win. There are other participants in the challenge, as you know.
All right then. How many oak leaves do you have already?
As many as you have.
I see. All right, birdcatcher. This is your lucky day. We'll swap, but be warned, Geron. If you win the challenge, Ulfried will beat you to a pulp.
Well, he'd better get some rest then.
No.
Beat it.
I mamy.
I've got 3. That only leaves the 4th.
No i ja wiem gdzie jest.
The most cunning, at least the shoe.
Oj, biedacy, wy jesteście ze mną. Akurat taki let's play sobie postanowiłem zrobić.
Acorns, that's all. This will yield... Why on earth should I... Nonsense. I can do better than... Why should I? I'd rather...
Okej, w chwili obecnej moje posłuszeństwo.
By now, you should have learned.
Dobrze, mogę tutaj szybciej biegać. Dobra, spytamy się jeszcze raz. Nie wiem, o ty chyba nie dosłyszałeś?
You again.
Tak, znowu ja.
What's the...
The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
I'll be back.
Jak tylko jej ten... Nie wiem, trzeba ją chyba stamtąd wyciągnąć jeszcze bardziej.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
What's the name of the song you just played?
Well, 'twas the song of the brew. Is there something...
By no means, I was... You can play something else now if you want.
You're pulling my leg.
I just thought maybe something happy and cheerful. A drinking song, maybe.
Well, all right then. But at some point I'll be done with your requests.
Maybe.
Ajajajaj. O, wkurzę go chyba.
Oh, Geron, what a wonderful... Why don't you play your flute anymore? I'd let you practice in front of my window every night.
Oh, please, no. I'd rather cut off both my ears than listen to that whining.
I'll think about it.
Dobra, spytamy się jeszcze o piosenki.
What's so special about this Bruins song?
Well, Geron, it's just so beautiful. Everything else seems so insignificant when I listen to it. You would have to listen to it for yourself if you want to understand what I mean.
Has anyone ever won at all?
Of course. What do you think I am? A cheat? Look, I put all the acorns that have already been drawn into this box. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns, and as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right.
Okej. Chyba to wystarczyło z nią pogadać.
See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences.
Dobra, spróbujemy jeszcze raz.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
Why don't you play the ditty about the Bruin's bride once again?
You know what? Just to make it easier, I'll just play everything you want me to. I'm not going to argue with common folk.
Dobra, spróbujemy teraz.
The lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern. I won. Help yourself and Fex will be with you.
Rzucił? Nie?
Help yourself and Fex will...
No dobra, jeszcze raz. Chociaż w sumie... Nie wiem, ja muszę być walnięty.
Those pigs are being fed enough. Those pigs...
To inaczej muszę to zrobić. A, jeśli ktoś ma jakąś podpowiedź, to nie dawajcie mi. Chcę to sam zrobić. Co najwyżej będą wycinki. Jak będę mówił.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
You can play something else now if you want to.
Yes, yes.
Help yourself.
Well, go
No
on.
dobra.
I want to have another go. I'm sure I'll be lucky this time.
No, you're only wasting your money. And you could let the others have their turn too.
There are no others around at the moment, so please take the Kreutzer.
All right, if that's what you want.
Exactly. Now for a quick exchange with the winning lot. There! I won!
Bah! Witchcraft!
Congratulations, Geron. What prize do you want?
Give me the plum spirit.
Here you go. If you'd rather have something else, you can come and exchange it later.
Old Cephal's plum spirit.
Spróbujemy dać.
Andros doesn't take handouts from me. He's afraid of a curse.
May! Hands off!
Śliwowica. Jakby coś to mi dużo mówiło. Krągły ser, wspomniana lalka. Aj. Dobra. Spróbujemy jeszcze raz.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
Why don't you play the dit...
O,
Yes,
to się-
yeah.
Będę to przeskakiwać. Weź jeden rządź na cholery.
No more winning acorns left.
Nie wziął. Dobra, niech na razie sobie powsłucha.
I'm still banned from humor.
Zobaczymy, czy to mi się spodoba.
Look at the bird catcher. Poor boy doesn't get enough food.
Yeah, that's funny. But here's the oak leaf.
No, i wy...
I've got all 4. I should hurry to the Chamberlain.
Chcę, żeby cię oni zatłukli. Nie ma jak się wrzeszczeć przy typach, którzy cię tłuką. I kazali ci pić.
You
No,
again?
I tak długo mi to chyba zajęło. W każdym razie to nie jest ślepo przecież.
I've got all 4 oak leaves.
What? You? Show them to me. Yes, indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all 4 leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the king of Andergast.
Piece of cake.
Zakładam, że chorąg będzie... Korba... Ej.
That has to go on the crossbar.
A tak, widzę już. Źle klikałem. No. I wygrałem.
The bird catcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oak Leaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king.
Okay.
Or me, for that matter. And don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right. Let's get this thing over with.
Król bardziej.
Newcastle, report.
The young Queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soirée. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the Queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oak Leaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
Dobra. Zwykłe roz... Dobra, spróbujemy bardzo oficjalnej.
Your Majesty.
The youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwindling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oak Leaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. Say, Didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
Skromność.
He taught me one or two things, all right, but I'm still at the beginning of my career.
Each journey starts with the first step. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle.
Chyba, że ktoś
I'm
tam to
sure you can
zrobić.
use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions
Pierwszy
of
porządny
the
facet.
plebs. It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
Fulfill your charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
Wow.
You have brought me some serious trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate
już na pewno
chambers
nie.
for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You'd better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Afadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
Fajni. Okej, zobaczmy co tu mamy.
Useless pageantry. Who needs so many